Yo, face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, things just got a little worse for your boy THF Crack. We already knew that he was facing serious sexual assault charges with a minor, but it's even worse when a police report is involved, explaining detail for detail on how everything kind of went down. And that seems to be the case here. Now, aside from this case, THF Crack's name also came up in FBG Duck's case, where it's alleged that he was the one that alerted O Block members that Duck was actually in the Gold Coast, which led to his fatal demise, and then bragged about it on social media before it happened, saying that it's going to be Duck sauce everywhere. Now, all of this is still alleged, but according to Mama Duck, she feels strongly that Crack had something to do with her son being targeted. We did videos covering that incident already, so if you want to check them out, I'll leave a link pinned in the comments below so y'all can watch and come to your own conclusion. As for now, let's go over this police report that has just been released. Now, as y'all know, Crack has been arrested and charged with predatory criminal sexual assault on a victim 13 and resisting obstruction on an officer, pretty much meaning he was resisting arrest at the time he was being detained. Now, let's also get something straight as well, because I see people were getting confused about the victim's age, saying that she was 13 or younger than 13 or something like that. No. The more than sign being in front of the 13 when you read the charges means that the victim was older than 13 but younger than 17, which means that she was still a minor, because out here a minor is anybody under 18. Yeah, anybody under 18, which will also contain that the victim was in fact engaged in sexual activity and was too young to comprehend what was going on during the act. So now that y'all know that, you know, what he's officially being charged with, let's get into the police report. Now, it says, quote, Blank walked into the 011 district station to report a criminal sexual assault involving her. Blank, complaint adult, blank related to Rose that's on 25th of June 2021 at approximately 1700 hours. She was at her residence laying in the bedroom with Old Thigpen Joseph when Old Thigpen Joseph got up to get a drink for complainant, blank, complainant adult, blank. Further related, the offender was taking too long, so she went to see what Old Thigpen Joseph was doing and discovered Old Thigpen Joseph in blank, her blank bedroom. Adult blank related to Rose as she observed her blank laying on her stomach and the offender's hands was in between the victim's legs. Blank did not observe if the offender was under the victim's clothing. Blank further related, she asked the offender what he was doing, in which the offender related he was getting lotion, which was located in the victim's bedroom. Complainant further related, she told the offender to leave at that time. Rose asked the victim if she remembered what occurred, in which the victim related the offender went into her room while she was sleeping and touched her leg. Complainant and victim also related a separate incident may have occurred, unknown date and time before incident reported, in which the offender gave $60 to the victim for her birthday and related to the victim, not verbatim, don't tell mommy or I'll have to hurt her with a GUN. Complainant refused CFD medical assistance for the victim and related she would self-transport to Lurie's Children's Hospital for victim's evaluation. Victim given then sexual assault incident notice and advised of OOP and warrant procedures. Complainant related there was no crime scene. Rose contacted SIU, but no contact was made. And the rest is just pretty much police stuff and whatever the case may be. Now, in a nutshell, Crack was caught by the mother of the victim, right? The report states that he was in the victim's room in between her legs when the mother caught them and then asked him to leave. The victim pretty much said that this wasn't the first incident that occurred with them, but the reason I guess she didn't report it or tell her mother or the police is because Crack actually threatened her, well, gave her hush money of $60 and then threatened her and told her not to tell her mother or she would have to hurt the mother with a GUN. Alright, so first and foremost, I don't know why he thought $60 was going to be enough to keep something like that on the low. It's actually offensive. And if I'm not mistaken, I think, like I said, the hush money was offered before the mother caught him, which would make more sense to me, because why would he offer hush money after he was already caught? You know, so I guess he offered the $60 before he was actually caught by the mother. But that right there should already explain how young and naive the victim was. Because who you know old enough taking $60 in hush money? You know, these kids these days, they scamming, they doing the whole 9 yards. They 16, 17-year-olds riding in Beamers, foreign cars, got the latest clothes. $60 ain't doing nothing. You know, so that right there lets me know that the victim was in fact young for taking $60. You know, now Crack is facing anywhere from 6 to 60 years, and as of right now, he has no bond, so he has to fight this case from the inside. And with charges like this, I wonder how the guys are actually treating him while he's inside, because these are the type of charges that make the guys start distancing themselves from you, because they don't want to be associated with you or be looked at as someone that's supporting someone that messes with little girls. Y'all know I always say that there's certain charges to where even if you didn't do it, right, it comes out that you are in fact innocent. Nobody want to do business with you or deal with you, period, simply off the allegations. You know, the allegations alone in itself are enough to make people want to distance themselves from you, because it's just the what if factor. They don't know if you tell them the truth or if you aren't. So the simplest thing is to just stay away from you, so nobody starts saying that you are this and you are that and y'all doing the same thing. You know, birds flock together or whatever. Birds from a feather flock together. Now, like I said, I wonder how they responded to him. Are they helping him out? Are they putting money on his books? Do they believe his side of the story? What? You know, and to THF Crack's discretion, I'm not just going to cancel him out just yet. And I know y'all probably like, nah, Hookah, he guilty, he did it, X, Y, and Z. But y'all have to remember that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. I know it sounds cliche, I know it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. Now, if they got DNA samples of his from her, then yeah, it's quiet for him. That's different. But as of right now, these are just the charges that's pinned against him. He hasn't been convicted. These are just the charges. So I guess we just gotta wait and see what actually happens, man. If he did, then yeah, that he out here living foul. It's just as simple as that. And you know, it's funny. The other day I caught his DJU interview when he was making all the jokes and, you know, cracking jokes or whatever the case may be. It's funny because, you know, them same guys that was all in that room with him in the interview room and all that, guess what? 9 times out of 10, those are the same people that's going to distance themselves from him. These are charges that do things like that. You know, so I don't know, man. I also wonder, how is it that all these police reports are coming out these days? It seems like everybody information is just getting leaked. You know, nothing's hidden anymore. I know they have the Freedom of Information Act out there, but I don't know. But anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.